All right, what would happen if you just didn't quit? Let me tell you some honest, harsh truths about reality. The truth is, you have a limited amount of time to get something going for yourself. It only gets more difficult the older you get. And not even really the older, the more responsibilities you have to deal with, the more difficult it becomes to get things going, bro. It's one thing if you want to do something crazy, like invest into a sport, right? Let's say you want to do a competition of some sort. When you're younger, you have a lot more free time. You have less things holding you back. You probably don't have to work full time. You probably get to chill at home most of the day anyways. So it's really easy for you to be like, okay, well, I'm just going to chill and go to the gym and work out like 2-3 times a day. When you get more responsibilities like work, bills, stuff like that, and you have to start working more, it's really difficult for you to do the same kind of activities you used to before to the same capacity. And that applies to every aspect of your life. When you're working 8 hours in a day, 11 hours, whatever, that time that you had to go to the gym 2-3 times a day, you can't do that anymore, right? You're an adult. You got to work into that. You got to pay attention to that. There's distractions everywhere, like everywhere, on your phone, right here, in your right pocket. The boys know we keep the phone in the right pocket, bro. It's always with you. Distractions are in your phone. You carry it to work. You will come home, you're distracted. There's so many things that are there to vying for your attention. So you really have to pay attention to what's going on around you, bro. Cost of living, the world isn't in the same place anymore. Everything is way more expensive than it used to be. The point is, you have a lot of responsibilities. It's going to be a difficult path to success. It's very easy to look at the easy way out and be like, you know what? After work, I'm just going to chill. Or after the gym, I'm just going to chill. And you can live that way, right? There's no harm in living that way. But the only thing you have to understand is it's not going to get you anywhere closer to any other outcome in your life. If you decide that you want to play the safe game and do the safe route, just work your job, don't improve your skills, don't chase hobbies, don't chase success, don't chase anything that outside of what you're comfortable with, you're going to realize quickly that you're going to lose your purpose. You're going to feel very stagnant in your life. And it's going to feel like, well, nothing is worth it anymore. Because the truth is, life doesn't have an inherent meaning. You have to create that for yourself. If you think that you're going to wake up one day and have the drive to chase after this or to aim for this, it's just not going to happen, right? At the end of the day, most things that we chase doesn't have an inherent value. There's no purpose behind it. It doesn't matter if you die rich. It doesn't matter if you die poor. At the end of the day, everybody lives and they go, right? That's just the nature of life. But to give life meaning, you have to have something you want to achieve, some kind of responsibility, something that you wake up in the morning, you say, you know what? Maybe life doesn't have inherent meaning, but this is meaningful to me. Because you get that choice as a human being. You have the choice to make a decision for what you want to accomplish with your life. Not what someone else tells you to do. Not what someone wants you to do. But what you want to do. So just because I want success in a certain realm, just because I want to be physically fit, just because I want to be, someone who delivers a message to people, doesn't mean you have to. Don't live your life according to someone else's standards. Just because they're aiming for one thing doesn't mean you need to aim for that same thing. You get what I'm saying? Have some individuality. You don't need to look at the Joneses and want to be a Jones, right? You can be a minimalist, reject everything. You can be a materialist, accept everything. If that's the thing that you feel called to do it. But decide you want to do it and then go for it. I used to powerlift a little bit. I've done some competitions. They were more local stuff, some charity stuff. It wasn't anything too crazy. But the beauty of powerlifting, it's a lot like life. It's really tough when you're in the mix, but you only have to succeed one time. One time. If you can get that floor. If you can get that weight off of the ground one time, you win. You just have to show up, work hard, or at least work smart, and do it once. Win one time. That's all you need. Once you get in shape, You just got to make sure that you stay in shape. The hard part is already done. You only get one chance to live, right? Sure, maybe sometimes life can get you down, right? But at the end of the day, you only get one chance to live it. That time frame that you had until the age that you are now, you will never get back. Hell, you won't even get yesterday back. So if it's one of those things that you keep putting off, guess what? You're going to keep putting it off. You're only going to get older. And eventually you're going to look back and be like, oh man, why didn't I start sooner? Why didn't I do the thing that I said I would when I had the chance to do it and I didn't have the same responsibilities I do now? So take advantage of the time you have, because you only get one chance to have it, right? Even the past couple seconds that you've been watching this video, they're gone. Thanks for watching the video, but you're not getting that time back. I appreciate it. I actually do appreciate it. Thanks so much. Life isn't like school, right? You go to school, you got an assignment, right? You study it. Maybe you procrastinate it, because some of y'all be procrastinating. I do it too. I'm not gonna lie. But, you have that assignment and all you have to do is remember, and then you either pass or you fail, and then you move on with your life. The only time you actually fail in real life is when you quit, when you give up on yourself. You get mulligans. And it's outside of relationships, for the most part, most things in life, you get to try again. Don't quit. Keep going. You're not done until you decide you're finished. You don't tell yourself, oh man, like I used to be in shape. Now it's too hard. Now I can't do it anymore. Like, no, you still have that chance to get back in it. You get injured. Bro, injuries happen all the time. I remember one time, bro, I got injured, and this was this is my peak strength, right? I'm not a big guy, really, to be honest. I was 195. No, I think I was 198 pounds, right? I don't know what that is in kg. I could put the conversion if I feel like it. But anyways, I was 198 pounds. My deadlift had just hit 500 pounds, and I got injured. I got a back injury. Brother, it was the worst time of my life. I lost a bunch of weight. I lost a bunch of strength. And there was a genuine point where I was like, dude, I don't know if I can get back into it, right? But you recover and you come back, right? And the beauty of it is that you can come back stronger, because now you have something to prove to yourself. So don't quit. Maybe you put something off, maybe you took a break from it, but don't quit. Pace yourself if you have to. Just don't give up. Okay, we're talking about not giving up, right? I'm going to teach you how not to give up. The first thing you need to not give up is a reason to not give up, right? You're going to have days where you're just not going to feel like doing it, right? Nothing is working in your favor. So you need a strong reason why. To get a bit more specific into how to have a strong reason why, you got to look at what you want to change. If there's nothing you want to change and everything is familiar, you're okay with it, you're not going to have a strong reason behind changing, because why would you change something you're okay with? You know what I mean? You have to not be okay with the current situation. Maybe it's your physique, maybe it's your finances, maybe it's your relationships. There has to be a problem there, right? Once you've identified your problem, you need to be very specific on what bothers you about the problem. It's easy to say, oh, I don't have enough money. Okay, well, why is that a problem, right? What does enough money actually mean? Once you figure that out, for example, I don't have enough money. The problem is I can't afford to buy my groceries on a consistent basis, right? Now you got to ask yourself, okay, why does that bother you? Well, because I want to be able to eat. Yeah, that's fine. Now you got to discover a solution to that problem. Now that you know that that's the problem, you know why that bothers you, and you find the solution. Okay, well, I need to maybe get a job. Maybe I should get a side hustle. Maybe I should work more hours, whatever. Break down how you can get to that point. So if it's get a job, well, how many resumes do you need to send to? Now, how many resumes do you need to send out? Who do you need to talk to? Do you have any connections to people who are working full time or side hustles? What talents do you have? What skills can you offer to the market that are valuable that people will pay you for? Break that down and then schedule out your day. Figure out when can you do actionable steps to get you to that point that you want to succeed. Another way that you won't give up is remembering you only need to win one time. That's it. It doesn't matter if it takes 6 months. It doesn't matter if it takes a year, 2 years, 5 years, 8 years. Just remember, one win, one major success in your life will completely change everything. You'll go from grinding to maintaining. And once you bridge that gap, you'll be way more comfortable than you could ever imagine. And I can only really relate this to the context of fitness because that's something I can demonstrate to you that I've done. I've gotten in shape and I've been the skinny kid with no muscles who couldn't bench 135. I've been there, right? And there's nothing wrong with not being able to bench 135, by the way. Like, if you can get there, even if you can't do it, bro, keep going, bro. Like, it's not a popularity context. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to flex on you. Like, whatever. Losing your shape is much harder than maintaining your shape, right? Like, even if you take a couple weeks off, you can build it right back. You know what I mean? Because you've already done it. So once you're there, maintenance is boom, walk in the park, brother. Don't be a 30-day fiend. There's so many people who get into things. Am I really that sweaty, bro? No, you can't even tell. I'm like sweating buckets, bro. Y'all can't even see. I hope y'all can't see, bro. When I say 30-day fiend, you know who I'm talking about. Oh yeah, we're going to get results in a week, 2 weeks, 30-day challenge. Let's go. Like, bro, if it really took 30 days to get any real tangible success without prior experience, everybody would do it, bro. The journey doesn't stop when you reach the goal, because the thing is, the goal constantly moves. Honestly, I want you guys to get in the kind of, not even you guys, I want you specifically, because I'm not talking to an audience, bro. I'm talking to you, right? You watching. Me and you, right? We're locked in. So I want the best for you. And I want you to start forgetting about outcomes completely. Detach from outcomes like they don't even exist. Make a goal, find your process, and just do that every day. That's all. That's your life now. That's your life, brother. If that's what gets you started, fine. Whatever, bro. These are lifestyle changes we're looking for, bro. We're looking for sustainability and long-term results. Watch this video if you want to, subscribe if you want to, and I'll catch you in the next one.